Hey, what's up, guys? Jerry here, aka Barnacules, and we have another live stream for you here on the YouTubes. So, continuing on my tradition of moving over from Twitch, I actually quite like the way YouTube does live streaming. Actually, here, let's give you guys a little bit of a different angle today. Let's see, how about... Here, we'll get you straddling the keyboard. How about that? There you go. You guys can be right in the thick of it. Alright, that's going to be cool. I should probably make sure you guys can see me. Hold on a second. Let me open up the chat. Let's see. How about...
There it is.
Hey, it works. I'll be damned. What's up, guys? You guys can actually watch me through two different links. YouTube has a new system now. They have the YouTube Gaming and they have the YouTube Live Streaming. They both go to... they're both the same stream, just viewed in different ways. The chat is quite a bit different, too. So if you go to gaming.youtube.com /Barnacules1, you'll see the gaming interface. It's actually really, really cool, and the chat interface is a lot better than the one that's actually on YouTube. Or you can just stay on my channel on YouTube and watch it in the regular old YouTube fashion. So let me check out the chat, guys. I'm actually using the low latency option today. I'm trying to do something different every day. So supposedly this means that there's less of a latency between me publishing the content to YouTube and you actually receiving it and being able to respond to it. Whereas before it was like a full minute. And then for that, I might sacrifice some buffering. You guys might have to actually do a little bit of buffering every now and again. Let's see, Alex, why do you not live stream with Chris Perillo anymore? We've both just been busy. Chris and I are still great friends. I just went over there last week and we just had coffee and hung out and didn't do anything. I probably ended up in one of his vlogs. I don't even know. But no, we will actually be live streaming again. It's just a matter of us both finding the right time for it. When are you doing the next Nerd Cave tour? That's a good question, actually. I'm going to be doing it hopefully around middle of December. I have my friend Greg coming in to help me tear the entire Nerd Cave apart. We're literally taking the thing down to bare metal, going to clean up some stuff, and then put it all back in. I'm going to sand and resurface my desk. I haven't decided if I want to paint it yet or not. And then I'm going to bring in the new 40-inch screens and the new LG ultra-wide up overhead. So it's going to look completely different when I'm done. It's going to be awesome. Phase Divine, what keyboard do you use? I actually use a Corsair K95 RGB with Cherry MX Brown switches. Really good keyboard. You can get them in just about any switch type. They also make a K65 and K70, which is the smaller non-10 key keyboard, and the standard 104 key keyboard. The 95 that I use just has this extra keypad right over here that honestly I've never even once used. Oh, and excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cold today. Well, it's either a cold or a hangover from last night. I actually got to go hang out with friends for once in a long time last night. My brothers were in town. Not my biological brothers, but they might as well be. And we had a good old time. So, and I haven't drank in a while, so my body was like, what? Let's see what we got here. God, this blacklist is working great, guys. The YouTube's blacklist used to suck, but man, it's really good. It's picking off like every single troll before you guys can even see it. It's actually a lot better than Twitch. That's one of the reasons why I like hanging out here. Is you guys just don't have to see all that shit, and they just get banned and have to go create a new account if they want to come back. It's awesome. Everything is awesome. You live in Croatia? Wait, who lives in Croatia? Boomek. Oh, and there's Ini Doofus. Oh yeah, I love the green text. Thank you for the one. I'm guessing, what is that, pound? I don't know all the different currencies. You donated some kind of denomination in one. All right, guys. Well, I am gonna jump right into the game this morning because I really, really want to try to break my record of either level 40 on normal mode or level 20 on advanced. And I've tried. I beat advanced yesterday. Going from level, I think it was 14 to level 20, but God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat 20. I kind of feel like I've capped out at how fast I can actually play this, so I'm interested to see how this goes. I really am. Let's see here. It's evening. Wow, man, chat is just flying by. Joseph, how do I donate? You said, the easiest way is just to go to gaming.youtube.com and view my channel through there, and there's actually a donation button. I have no idea where the donation button is on the live stream and the YouTube interface. It's really weird how YouTube did it. You'd think that they'd have the same capabilities in both spots, but they don't. And you guys are all awesome. Gaming says, when are you, I think he meant, when are you making 3D stuff? I am. I'm making 3D videos, guys. Here's the skinny. The reason no new videos have come out for 3D printing and the Xcarve and everything like that is because I have 7 videos all shot and ready to be edited, but I'm having nightmarish problems with Adobe Premiere, and I lost 5 hours of work yesterday. trying to get one video out. So I'm going to, after this live stream, wake up the brain. I'm going to redo everything. And I think I might have found one of the fundamental problems with Adobe Premiere. It was because I had my sound card, my onboard sound card was set at 96 kilohertz, and Adobe was set at 48 kilohertz on the audio. And I think somewhere in the real-time conversion was causing the instability. I'm not 100% because I haven't used it long enough to know, but fingers crossed on that. All right, well, we got 341 live viewers in here right now. So I'm definitely going to get going on this. Guys, I'm going to add, this is going to be a strange request from a live streamer, but please don't make any donations while I'm actually playing the game, because I've got your chat in my peripheral vision. Every time I see a green box go up, for some damn reason, I'm compelled to go over and shout your name out before it disappears and address your message, and I can't do that because this game is way too fast-paced. So if you guys want to donate, do it at the end of the stream or between the normal and advanced modes. I'll let you know. The donations really help me out. It's actually a big part of allowing me to keep doing this every day, because I can be like, wow, I actually made a little bit of money live streaming, so I don't have to make a video right now. It's actually pretty cool. So you guys are awesome. All right, you guys ready for this? We're doing it. We're doing it. Make sure the volume's down to 40 on the music, because we don't want to blow your ears out. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to start out with normal. Here we go. Wait a second. I need a little volume over here. I like to hear the explosions. Okay, that might be a little too loud. I don't want it to pick up on the microphone. All right, here we go. Scoot my keyboard a little. Gotta get lined up on this bagger. Here we go. Full tapes. Yeah, wave 3. Okay. We're moving. We're moving. Feel a little sluggish this morning. Yeah. This game builds to an adrenaline rush, though. If you guys haven't seen me play this before, as we go up in levels, it's gonna start making me a little crazy. I even played it over at my friend's house last night and got them all hooked on it. Yeah. Yeah. Is it still a bit loud? Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? The goal of the game is you got to type the words as they're coming down, and the bigger words are bigger, more dangerous ships. And you want to take out the bigger ships first. See, that was a capital ship right there. Faster. Faster! Yeah. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. It's really easy to get just blocked up on this. Ooh, that was an easy stage right there. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Get the big one. We're cruising. We're cruising. All right, I'm starting to loosen up a little. You don't buy this game. There'll be a link down in the video description. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Having massive brain farts. All right, 23. Get a little break. Get a little break. Oh, the mouse was in the way. I was wondering what the hell you guys are talking about. Move the mouse. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. Just think of it as another ship. Shit. Hold on. Not good. See what happens? I pay attention to chat and I almost blow it. This game requires full concentration. Full. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. No! Seriously? That's way too early to be throwing it away. Way too early. Way too easy to be phoning it in. Oh my god. You live in Seattle too? Awesome. Seattle's awesome. Alright. My eyes are itching. Yeah, baby. 30. 30. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Slow and steady. Owned. Owned. Yeah, 33, baby. 33. Shit. No! Too close, guys. Too close. Come on, baby. Come on. 35. 35. Come on. So close. So close. So close. All right, 36. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Come on. 37. 37. Come on now. Guys, this is getting hairy now. Getting hairy now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Shit! Threw it away right there. God damn it. Shit. That's the closest I've come to dying and not dying. Oh my god. Heart is racing. My heart is racing, guys. Here we are, level 40 again. Come on, baby. Yeah! 41, new record. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Haha, yeah! Yeah! Shit! I couldn't see the word. No! 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 Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. Where am I? No! No, 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 no. Come on, babe. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh god. I cannot believe I just did that. It's fourth day in a row I beat my record. What was that? Was that 42? Was that 42 or was that 43? I lost track, guys. You're gonna have to tell me. Oh my god. My heart is racing. I cannot believe I made it out alive. I almost threw that away. I almost threw that away. Alright, we're calling that 43. That was wave 43. Completed 42, wave 43. Dude. That was crazy. Thanks, Mark Austin, for the $1 donation. Was it take your shirt off, Jerry? That was my favorite part of Tech Talk. You guys in the shirt off. What is going on with you guys? Oh my god. So guys, that is insane. I cannot believe I beat wave 42. That's like 2 more additional waves. I am super excited. That seriously just made my day. I honestly thought that level 40 was my cap. I thought I could not get beyond level 40. So, and you guys see how hairy that shit gets. I mean, it gets so bad that you can't even see the words anymore. And there's so many words on the screen that every letter on the keyboard's in use. So it's like if you accidentally hit a letter that's not in the word you're looking at, some other word grabs it. And sometimes it's a word that's buried and you have to wait to see it. It's like, ugh. Oh my god. But I can absolutely, without a doubt, tell you, this Z-type does improve your typing speed. I've been doing it for about 5 days now, and I definitely notice an increase in my typing speed, which I'm already a fast typer. I'm already well over 100 words per minute. Don't trust the words per minute on here. It's not counting the delay to acquire each word in between. Let's see here. But my typing speed is well over 100. Let's see here. Sup, Latest Thomas. Sup, Martin Cruz. Sup, the Super Filmtastic. Mikhail's Lab. I'm a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nice. Nice. I try to learn Dvorak. I've thought about it, but I'm too old. I'm too old to learn a new keyboard layout. I just got to stick with the old QWERTY style. Let's see here. Wow. They did do level 43 on Expert. I don't think anybody's done level 43 on Expert. I doubt the guy that even created the game has done level 43 on Expert. I could probably write a script that would do level 43 on Expert. Maybe that'll be a live stream all in itself. Let's see. Hold on. I got to pause chat so I can read a couple things. Foony Poon, how's your son? My son is actually doing really good. He's downstairs playing and having a good time. You couldn't even tell his arm was broken if it wasn't in a sling with a splint on it. But he's going in hopefully tomorrow to get a cast. But we don't know if he needs surgery yet or not. If he needs surgery, they'll probably put the cast on him and then prep him for surgery in the next week or two. I hope he doesn't need surgery though, because man, that was rough last time we had to take him in. Let's see here. Thank you, Joseph, for the £1 donation. I really like these live streams. That's weird. Some of the comments double up like that. It just repeats itself. I'm glad you guys enjoy the live streams. Now, there's some people that don't enjoy the live streams, but my YouTube tip of the day is do what you want to do and find your audience. If you have an audience that wants to change you or just wants you to do one thing or attacks you for not doing just what they want to do all the time, that's not the audience you want. So I urge those people just to unsubscribe and leave. And they'll ultimately come back, because then I'll create a 3D printing video and they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go watch that. And then the cycle continues and continues. But ultimately, in order for me to be happy, I got to do what Jerry want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Cyrus Hattori? Thank you for the $10 donation. Apparently, I am the man. I am the man. All right, are you guys ready to jump right into it and see how far I can get in Advanced? My record in Advanced is level 20, and I just achieved that yesterday. If I could beat both my records today, I would just be like, I'd just be wetting my pants. I don't know how to say it any less crazy than that. Let's see. Finding more questions. Type till your fingers bleed. Surprisingly, typing doesn't really fatigue me. As a software developer, I used to type 12 hours a day every day, so I just built up the stamina for it. My hands never get tired. Doesn't matter how long I game, how long I type, how long I program, my hands just never get tired. Well, not typing anyways. They might get tired doing other things, but not typing. 43 in Advanced. You can do it! What is my GPU? Right now, William, which is the name of my PC. You can actually do Barnacules William search on YouTube if you want to see the 4 videos I did on it. It now has 2 980 Ti's, courtesy of EVGA and Puget Systems. And they are amazing cards. I've actually got a pretty healthy overclock on them now, right now, and I'm just under a 9,000 score in Fire Strike Ultra. So I'm pretty excited about that. What is my favorite console? Xbox One, followed by PlayStation 4, followed by Wii U. Oh, I saw somebody fly by and said they wish they had the money to donate. Don't worry about it. You guys, honestly, you guys just watching the content is more than enough. The people that can afford to donate a little here and there, you guys are just helping me that much more. and I really appreciate it. The fact that you guys even want to watch what I'm doing and participate in my life is already doing me a huge solid. So don't ever feel like you know, if you can't donate, it's a big deal. I'm never going to be mad at you guys for not doing that. Which type of key switches do you type faster on? Surprisingly, I type faster on Cherry MX Blue switches, which is funny because the keyboard I'm using has brown switches, which are pretty close. But the reason why I don't have the blue switches is when I'm live streaming and stuff like that, and I'm doing light touches, the blue switches always register on the microphone. Wow, there's a ton of people asking how to donate. Well, I will tell you, go to gaming.youtube.com/Barnacules1, and you will see this exact same stream with a completely different UI, including a donation button. What games do you love to play? First-person shooters are my favorite. I've never been good at them, but they're my favorite, followed by racing simulators. I know I haven't done a new racing sim video in a while, but it's because I haven't rebuilt the simulator since I sold all of my old simulator gear to Tanner Witten, who's the WRC Lights rally guy, driving for Dirtfish Rally School. He's got my actual racing simulator setup. I did a video on that too, if you guys are interested. But I do have all new gear from Fanatic, and I got a Fanatic Wheelbase 2, a couple of wheels, I've got the shifter, I've got the e-brake, I've got everything, and I just got to have the time to build out the simulator. But I'm waiting until I put in the new screens first, because I'm thinking I may move the simulator down to the garage, and have it be a dedicated simulator with a dedicated computer, because I'd love to just be able to go sit on it and race anytime I want without having to drag stuff around the room and plug it in. Let's see here. Core Crew. Actually, I don't know why the blacklist blocked you, Core Crew, but it said gaming.youtube.com is so trippy. It is. It's like you can tell like YouTube set Twitch in their sites with gaming.youtube.com. Where'd I get the background picture from? That's one of my fan arts. I'm going to put up a different fan art every day because I have some really, really crazy ones. I probably have 30 or 40 plus pictures that people have photoshopped me into. Let's see, are you even stream, bro? I don't see the donate button. Again, you have to go to gaming.youtube.com, I think, to see the donate button. Alright, guys. Well, I am going to go ahead and do advanced mode. So let's go ahead and light this candle. You guys ready for this? I'm going to get a little more volume on this one, though, because I want to hear the explosions. I want to hear the explosions. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. And thank you, Dude What's Up, for the $1 donation. Let's do this. Not a good start. That was weird. I had like a massive brain fart. Yeah. I'm an alcoholic. I'm an alcoholic because I drink like 2 drinks once a month. Wow. If that makes me an alcoholic, then I must be a drug addict, a sex addict. Let's see, what other addicts could I be? I sometimes eat more than 3 times a day, so that must make me a food addict. God, I'm a lost cause, guys. Thomas Goodall! I like it when you get in that rhythm. What's up, Cyrus? Fallout 4, I do want to do a Fallout 4 live stream. It's just not a game I want to get into for just an hour yet. I'm slowly acclimating myself. Shit. Wave 6. It's one of those games where you literally have to just slow your brain down. Tom, you are absolutely welcome for the free content. which isn't free anymore because you just paid for it. Thank you, though. Ah, shit. That's what I get for looking at chat. Not good, not good, not good. Where is it? That was a close call. Thank you, Umit, and thank you, blah, 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 blah. It's really his name. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. It's always the little mistakes that get you. That was dyslexia right there. Not even kidding, I got like my B and my D mixed up there. Alright, let's do this. Wave 9. Jeez. Wave 10. Shit's getting real. Damn. Sup, guys. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Shit. Oh my god. I put my leg down. I need balance. This is getting really hard for wave 15. Holy shit. Damn it! Oh shit, I lost my word. Not good. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, I creamed my normal score, but I couldn't get the advanced score. Oh, I was having way too many brain farts on that one. Way too many brain farts. Oh, seriously? You're going to say, fuck you, Paris? Well, I'm going to block you. Fuck you. That's what I'm going to say. Let's see here. Am I going to do Codegasm videos? Yes, I do have plans to do more Codegasm videos, including one programming this very keyboard right here. Here's the problem. I have too many projects, not enough time, and not enough people helping me. So, I'm working on trying to get that balance going on. Let's see. Blah 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 says, when the USS Enterprise comes to pick you up, who do you take with you as a part of the bridge crew and why? When the USS Enterprise... Oh, it's just doubled. Okay, so who do I take from the bridge crew with me and why? Let's see. Well, which USS Enterprise? I mean, there was a lot of different crews. Are we talking like Next Generation? Are we talking Deep... well, Deep Space Nine wouldn't apply. Let's see. Are we talking like old school, new school? What? I'm just going to assume you're saying... you're going to say Next Generation. If that's the case, then I'm taking Marina Sirtis with me because, you know, you have to continue the race if you get stranded. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Please tell me your video editor. I actually use Adobe Premiere, and I've had nothing but problems with it, but I think the problems have more to do with settings that I have on the computer than anything else, honestly. Let's see. Take as much time as you need. Don't overwork yourself. Don't worry. That's exactly what I'm doing these days. I let the internet get to me. I let a bunch of shit get to me, and I just woke up one morning and was like, nope, I'm done. And I've done so much better, and the channel has grown so much better with me just having a good time because I've learned that a lot of people don't really know what they want as a group. They think they know what they want individually, but as a group, they don't know what they want. So everybody's like, do this, do this, do this, do this, but they don't realize you're so stressed out when you do it, then you produce something they don't like. What they really want is for you to slow down and enjoy life and create videos that are fun for everybody, including the person who's making them. Let's see. Mr. Blitz says it's official. Jerry also farts through his brain. Jerry is an alien confirmed. Yes, I do have the farts emanating from my brain sometimes. It happens. You can see it multiple times. And I do have dyslexia. It's not severe, but sometimes when I'm tired, I'll actually like even confuse letters. Like lowercase b and lowercase d, I'll get them mixed up. Okay, NCC 1701D. So if I'm not mistaken, that is Star Trek The Next Generation. Let's see. Who do you take from the Earth Time Now with you to the Enterprise as a part of the new bridge crew? Well, I'd take my wife, duh, because I don't want to sleep on the couch. Somebody said, did Jay PayPal the donations from Tech Talk? No, he did not. Actually, he's still trying to figure out how to compute how many donations were made because the dashboard apparently doesn't tell you exactly how many donations you get. It like lumps it in with something. But once he figures it out, we'll figure out the split. We're still talking about it. I can't believe how many donations we got for that Tech Talk. It absolutely blew my mind. Let's see what else we got over here. Let's see, am I doing Maker Faire in New York? Yeah, I go to World Maker Faire in New York every year, but just the World Maker Faire, and I just recently went, so I'm not going again for a while. Let's see. Somebody's pregnant with my baby. George apparently is pregnant with my baby. I don't know how that happened. I must have been drugged and molested or something because I really, really do not remember that happening. Jerry, make a video on how to overclock GPUs. You know what? I might just do that because it took me a while to figure out how to find the overclocking limit of my GPU, and it'd be cool to show other people how to do it. Here's a big problem that I've always, well, I shouldn't say I always have, but I kind of developed, and that is I assume that a lot of people know how to do stuff, and I look at it and I'm like, that's easy. But I forget that I have like an entire career in computer programming, and not only that, but specifically with the Windows platform. So there is a lot of cool videos that I could do for you guys to show you how to do various different things on the Windows platform, including overclocking GPUs, disabling services. I'm still doing that Windows 10 video, hopefully tomorrow, on how to disable all of the spying stuff in Windows and basically detach it from Microsoft so you have a standalone operating system again that isn't just constantly sending telemetry to them. Let's see here. You love seeing the life updates? I do need to do a life update vlog. I haven't done one in a very long time, but I've told myself I am not doing a life update vlog until I get 6 more videos published, like actual like 3D printing videos, X-Carve videos, jerry-rigged, hopefully a Codegasm. I need to get caught up on all that stuff before I do another life vlog. And if I do a life vlog, it'll probably be like, here's what I got left in the queue. What is my favorite food? Everything. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably lasagna. Lasagna and French bread is probably my all-time favorite food. I'm basically Garfield. Let's see. Wow, man. Chat is just on fire. Chat is on fire. Looks like I've inspired a lot of people to do 3D printing. Awesome. Awesome. 3D printing is the future. I am positive at some point that every single house is going to have a 3D printer. I mean, it may not be for 10 years, but I think it's going to be as common as you having a two-dimensional ink and paper printer. Sebastian said, how's the weight loss going? He got blocked by the blacklist filter, though, so I'll let him through verbally. Weight loss has not been doing good, but I haven't gained any weight. I just haven't lost any weight. Actually, let me rephrase that. I did gain some weight. I went back up to 292 from 279, but I haven't gone past 292 in over a month and a half. So at least my weight's stable. I haven't got back up over 300. I was at 308 at my peak weight. And I do plan to get back on a diet, but there's a lot of stuff that has to happen in my life before I go back to dieting. Trying to read what? Let's see. I'm trying to read chat here. Hold on. It is just flying by, guys. This is a Corsair RGB, although I do want to try a Razer Black Widow, but I'm going to be honest, Razer, I haven't been impressed with their quality. I've killed like 3 Razer mice so far where the sensors just start to drift for no reason. Let's see here. BenQ or Acers? I like BenQ. BenQ monitors are awesome. Archon, don't worry about the spamming. I actually do agree with you. Archon pointed out that the terrorist attacks in Paris are like getting the whole world's attention, while the terror attacks that are happening in Israel every day, nobody even mentions it. I do agree. That's bullshit. And you know who you blame? The media. Not me. I mean, I'm a different kind of media. You don't blame me. Yeah, no sir. But seriously, you blame the media because the media focuses on things that are popular, things that most of the people care about, things that will really drive fear into people. Since Israel has always been in some kind of state of combat, the world doesn't respond to it the same way that it's like, oh, you know, Paris got attacked. And it's really sad. I agree with you. I think it's completely sad. I think that the media should be required by law to report equally on all types of terrorism that's going on around the world. So yes, I agree with you. It's bullshit. But still, that shouldn't take anything away from what happened in Paris. I consider what happened in Paris on par with 9/11, even though America lost thousands of people and they lost, what was it, like 180. The numbers aren't what matter. It's the fact that terrorists were able to walk into a country that had strict gun laws and very, very like good police and just do something like that. That's what terrorism is. It's the ability for them to basically overcome us thinking we're safe. And that's exactly what they do. So I'm all for crushing terrorists. I hope that a huge campaign is launched to just drop shitloads of bombs on all of their strongholds, because the only thing ISIS understands is death. They all want to like take off and get their 40 virgins for chopping people's heads off, and I just want to help them get there faster. This is the first. Okay, so Andrew's Laboratory said, this is the first time ever seeing you online. Your other streams are too late for us Europeans. No, I totally get that. I actually have some friends in Europe, and I rarely get to talk to them because of the time difference. So, but I'm going to start doing this just about every morning because it really wakes me up. It really gets me energized, and it helps me through my day. I mean, even more so than drinking coffee. I get more amped up on level 40 of Z-Type than that does. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Leroy, I get what you're saying as far as nuke the shit out of them, but nukes aren't the answer. Every time we drop a nuke, we just end up hurting ourselves. Trust me, we got way better bombs. Let's see here. So where is the donate button? Wow, people are still asking about that. You got to go to gaming.youtube.com/Barnacules1. I also posted the link on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, I'm at Barnacules over there. Come hang out. Let's see. Oh yeah, somebody said just replace www with gaming in the URL and that'll work. I don't know. Give it a try. See if it works for you. Carl Nixon. He said, how is your son's elbow? Thank you for the £1 donation, Carl. Xander's elbow is so far so good. He's not in as much pain. We haven't had to give him ibuprofen or Tylenol for 2 days now. The first day we had to. He was crying, couldn't sleep. Every time he moved, it hurt him really bad. And so he's doing really, really good. But we have to take him into the doctor tomorrow to figure out if he needs surgery or not. And I'm really hoping they say he doesn't need surgery, but it's only if his elbow shifted. As long as it stayed in the right spot, which I'm hoping it did, he'll just need a cast for like 3 weeks and we'll be good to go. But that's the third time that kid's broke his arm and he's only 5 years old. See what we got here. Any more Metal Jesus collaborations? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to do more collaborations with Metal Jesus, but they have to make sense. The things you have to realize, Metal Jesus does a lot of stuff with retro gaming, and I'm not a huge retro gamer. Like, I'm a wannabe retro gamer, right? I collect all the consoles and everything, but I don't have a legitimate room set up yet. But that's the goal, and I think once I get closer to that goal of setting that room up, that we're going to do a lot more stuff together. Here's hoping. Metal Jesus, if you're watching this, call me. Call me, bro. Let's see here. Yes, Barnacules replacing... Oh, damn it, I lost it. Damn you, chat! I'm sorry if I, like, read half your comment and it disappears. I need to remember to freeze the chat. Let's see here. Potato. I like that. Potato. Ask, how did Xander hurt his arm? He actually was getting out of the car at school, and the ground was wet, and he was running a little too fast to get to his classroom, and he slipped and fell down on the pavement, and he actually tried to catch himself with his hand, and it just, all of his weight went down on his elbow. He actually has really weak upper body, and that's something that we work on him with therapy, that all comes from him being a preemie. And it's actually, he's gotten a lot stronger, but still, I mean, it's pretty easy for him to break bones. What do you think of Windows 10? Surprisingly, Windows 10 is actually pretty good. Once you disable all of the spying shit and the privacy intrusion stuff, disable Cortana. Some people like Cortana, but I don't like the trade-off of having to give all my searches and everything, and everything I say to her basically being sent to Microsoft and associated with my computer. Not interested. Let's see here. Oh, Samantha Mary, thank you for the $1 donation. Love your videos. They make my day. Aw. Well, thank you, Samantha. Thank you for being a part of my 3.6% female demographic. Please tell all your girlfriends to come and follow me because I need more female demographic. I really do. Please. For the love of God. Tell your sisters. Tell your mothers. Tell your aunts. Tell your mistresses. I'm just kidding. Don't tell your mistresses. You shouldn't have mistresses. I'm just saying. I'm not going to judge you, but just saying. Let's see here. Surface Book. I'm actually not interested in the Surface Book at all. At all. But if I get my hands on one, I'll definitely review it. And I'll be honest about it. That's one thing that I can do, is a lot of people say I pick on Microsoft. You guys have to realize I have a lot of information on Microsoft and what they used to be. And I'm actually judging them for where they're going versus where they used to be. I'm not saying they're not making the right decisions as a business in some areas, but I say it like it is. Windows Phone is a piece of shit. It has no market share, no market penetration. They took a company like Nokia, which was the best-selling like cell phone platform in the world, not in the United States, but in the world overall, and completely fucked it up. And so I have no respect for that. The Surface has largely been the same. Surface 1 screwed all their OEMs. All the OEMs got pissed at Microsoft, ruined those relationships. It's not a good thing. I don't like what they're doing. Microsoft's like downsizing and pissing off the entire IT community, and I don't know why. And HoloLens is a piece of shit. I mean, the prototype they built was epic. Like, I want it, but then on the retail version that they're creating, the field of view on it's so narrow, like, nobody'd even want to use it. Even the guys that tested were like, what the fuck? Why is the field of view all screwed up? Vishnu, Nokia was already failing. Okay, let's say Nokia was already failing. Still, at one point, they were the best company in the world. So if Microsoft acquired them and used their hardware platform for the software, because you got to remember, Nokia wasn't failing because of the hardware. Their hardware is epic. I have a 1520 Nokia Lumia here, and it's probably the best cell phone hardware-wise I've ever owned in my life. The camera on it is amazing. It's like it'll rival a DSLR. But the software on it's just shit. It's just absolute shit. Let's see here. Favorite Starbucks drink. Here you go. You guys ready for it? A tall peppermint mocha in a grande cup with extra whip. You got that? Tall peppermint mocha, grande cup, extra whip. Yeah. Yeah, son. Let's see here. Actually, I got a lot of cell phones. Check this out, guys. Here, hold on. This is my pile of dead cell phones. Yeah. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? Hold on a second. I'm going to try to create a new scene. Hold on here. Creating a new scene. Add. Oh, it's all dark for you guys. Hold on. I'm still here. Let's see. Game capture. Video capture. Logitech. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong one. Alright, hold on. Add video capture. I'm trying to use the OBS here. You guys want me to do a video on how to set up OBS? I love doing videos on stuff I'm not an expert on at all. There it is. There it is. Oh wow, there's like some shit on the lens in there. Wow, that's like on the sensor. I don't even know how to clean that. Looks like something pooped on my lens. So, this is actually I'm gonna kill the background music here. Let's see. Stat. Back to title, music, down. Here, I'll turn it to 10% so that there's still some ambiance. Seth King, how do I freaking donate? Dude, all you got to do is go to gaming.youtube.com/Barnacules1 and there will be a donate button. But anyways, what I was talking about is here I have an LG G4. Amazing phone. It's actually one of the better Android phones that I've reviewed. I actually quite like it. I have this, you guys remember this? HTC Surround. Windows Phone. Absolute garbage. But you remember, this is before Windows Phone 8. This is when they just started doing the new generation to compete with iPhone. But absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I keep it for nostalgia because this is the phone I programmed Angry Sharks on, which is still for sale today in the Windows Phone marketplace. So if you guys have a Windows Phone, there's a free version too. If you have a Windows Phone, go to the marketplace, search for Angry Sharks. That was a game that I developed with one other developer, and I did all the sounds in it. There's a guy, the character's Mark Bates, and every time he's like, that's my voice recorded on this microphone. Then you got this guy right here. This is a OnePlus One. This is the most famous cell phone review I've ever done. I think it's got nearly 1 million views. Love the phone, love Cyanogen, hate the camera. Logan from Tech Syndicate loved that camera. I think the camera on it is crap in low light. You have to have like a solar flare level light. Ryan Maxey, hey, thanks for the donation of $1. You should do a video on how to decrap Windows 10. Some of the settings are obvious, but not all of them. Anyways, love the videos. Ryan, I am going to do a video on everything that I did to my Windows 10 to make it tolerable to me. And then people can take and pick what they want. The cool thing is, I was going to show all the settings independently, but now I found a really cool program that just does it all. And it's by Spybot Search and Destroy, so there's no malware in it or anything. It's actually really, really cool. You have to be careful though, guys. Do not just download a program to fix the privacy issues in Windows 10. Do not do it. I downloaded 2 programs so far now that had spyware and malware hidden inside of them. So they disabled all the Windows shit, but then still sent telemetry and advertising and stuff to their servers in the background. So I was like, fuck that. So make sure that if you're using a program to disable the settings, it's from a reputable company that actually has a verified publisher certificate through VeriSign. So if you start the exe and it says this is signed by unknown, do not use it. Let's see here, but the Spybot one that I just tweeted out not too long ago works great. Let's see here. What else we got? It's kind of cool looking in the background. See, guys, there's my LG 21:9 ultra wide monitor that I still need to review. And you can see the Nerd Cave's all kinds of messy right now. Alright, see what we got over here. Let's see. Just spent 5 minutes cleaning my mobile screen, but it's actually on... But it's actually on your camera? I'm not understanding. Leo, the LG ultra-wide monitor was sent to me as a review unit from LG. And it was sent a very long time ago, and I feel really bad that I haven't reviewed it yet. But I've been waiting to put it up above my monitors to use it as like a timeline editing thing. I'm the stupidest YouTuber ever. As a technology YouTuber, I should open everything the second I get it, before it ships, before it hits the market, and get that top search engine. But that's not how I work. The way that I work is I only unbox stuff when I need it and when I have a legitimate use for it, which complicates things sometimes. But that's just how I prefer to do it because my video is way more passionate. Like, for instance, I just received a Synology array, 8-drive Synology NAS solution, and I'm waiting to hear back from Western Digital to see if they'd be interested in partnering on me and providing the drives for it. But I'm waiting to do the video until the end of the month because my current NAS is dying and I need to transfer all the data over. So even though I wanted one of these Synology things forever, I waited until my actual NAS was like on its last leg and dying, because now I can make a video. Let's see here. There's dust on your lens. I know it's not dust. It's actually, I can see it behind the glass. I have to somehow pry the glass off of it and get the bung off the lens. Toby Jordan just donated £1 and he asked me to say his name. So Toby Jordan, I'm going to say your name. And just to be a nice guy, I'm going to say a couple of the non-donating people's names, like Olivia C. Olivia C, she said, clean your lens. I can't. I have to take the plastic off. See, there's plastic on it. The goober that you see there is actually on the lens inside behind the glass that's not removable. So I got to heat it up with a heat gun and separate it. Don't worry, I will. I'll probably switch to this one, this like little one down here, since it doesn't got bung on the lens. Maybe Logitech will just replace it too. We'll see. Actually, I wonder, hold on. I'm going to turn on my little camera here. Here, hold on. Boop. Edit scene. Ooh, look at my belly. I'm like building a real-time scene for you guys right now. There we go. Now I got my other camera hooked up, so now I can like use this one as like a moving around camera. There's my drink. There's some bitcoins. There's my aluminum ingot. Yeah. Yeah, my NASA space wrenches, bitcoins, yeah. Yeah, even the things got me in trouble. My 3D printed Legos got me in trouble. That's right. And my sign, you guys see my cool sign? I love that sign so much. Here, I'll just point both of them at me. Look at this. It's like multicam. This is fun. Seth King just donated $3. Thank you, buddy. Hey, Barnacules, I want to know your opinion. Should I go for the Razer Tournament Edition keyboard, or should I splurge and get the K95? I'm going to say get the K65 because I personally have not been overwhelmed with the quality of Razer peripherals. I love the way they look. Don't get me wrong. Razer's done a good job on the aesthetics of their products. I just think that some of the components they use inside aren't so great. Let's see here. Somebody asked how I pronounce Barnacules. I pronounce it Barnacules. Even though it's technically spelled like Barnacules, I spell it Barnacules because I quite literally spelled it by cutting Hercules and Barnacle in half and shoving them together. Now, I realize that that is not the way that you make a word in the English language, but then I was like, you know what? I don't give a shit because that's my name, and if Prince can make his name a messed up music symbol, I can make mine Barnacules and say it Barnacules. I'm just saying. I think I've earned that prerogative. Oh, and I didn't show you guys the last phone. This is the last phone in my collection. Recognize it? That is a Lumia 1520, baby. And I will tell you right now, if this phone had any other operating system other than Windows Phone on it, like if it had Android, like Cyanogen or vanilla Android or iOS, I would use this phone over an iPhone because the hardware is absolutely brilliant. And it is an old phone. Even being an old phone, it still kicks ass. I got like a deck of phones. What's going on, guys? You jelly? You jelly because all these phones? You jelly? I don't get why people... You know what? Actually, I'm going to address something that I think is kind of funny and kind of weird. I get emails every day from people that are like, I wish I was you. I wish I was a big YouTuber. I wish I got free stuff from companies. Oh, man, it's so cool. It's so unfair. You know what, guys? YouTube is hard work. I have actually worked harder trying to grow my YouTube channel and my brand and try to compete with everybody else out there. I mean, not directly, but, you know, indirectly compete, be competitive. It is stressful, man. Look at this gray hair. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. But if you guys think that I'm just getting a ton of free hardware, no, every single one of these is like a review sample, which means the company's willing to give it to me, but I got to work for it. You know, I might not pay them money, but I actually do a lot more. It would be cheaper. I will tell you right now, it would be cheaper for me to just go buy the phones than to have them given to me for review. And you probably ask yourself, well, then why don't you just go buy the phones? I'm not that smart. That's the answer. I probably should just go buy everything at this point. But when you work on YouTube, your revenue stream, it's not like you get a paycheck every 2 weeks that's the exact same. I mean, I've had paychecks that are 50% less and 50% more over a 1 month period of time. And it kind of screws with your head. So you have to figure out how to manage your money and stockpile enough of it so that you can pay your taxes at the end of the year. And even though it seems like I'm doing really good, every time I go back and run the numbers and everything, I'm actually not doing that great, guys. don't get me wrong, I'm not like heading into the, into the abyss, but I'm not moving forward at a rate that I would consider comfortable where I might be able to retire someday. I'm honestly thinking that at some point I may have to return back to an IT job, or I may have to kind of shift gears and do double duty, YouTube channel and Opulent Studios, developing games and mobile apps for cell phones and stuff like that. So, someone asked how much I make. I'm not going to talk about the numbers, guys. I'm going to tell you why. I used to actually be a pretty open book about this, but money makes people jealous. And if I told you I made $1,000, for instance, I'm just throwing arbitrary numbers out there. If I told you I made $1,000, one person would say, oh my God, that's not enough money to live off of. And the next person would say, oh my God, you're rich. And because people have different views of things. And unfortunately, money is one of those things that really bugs people. Like, people are really bugged when somebody makes more money than what they think they should make. And they're equally as bugged if they make less money than what they think they should make. Money is a weird thing. It changes people and it screws with people. So that's why I keep the money off the table. But I will tell you this. I do make enough money right now to take care of my family, to pay for my insurance, and to pay for my house. But am I moving to a bigger house anytime soon? No. Am I buying a new car anytime soon? No. Am I going to be able to retire at age 89? Probably not, unless I find a way to make some more money. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, cost of living. Somebody mentioned cost of living where I'm at is over 2 times where you live. That's another thing, is a lot of people don't take cost of living into account. I live in an area that's actually pretty expensive, but compared to the area that's closer to Microsoft, like I'd actually move out a ways away from Microsoft because I couldn't afford to live near Microsoft. Even today, I couldn't afford to go get a house over there. Let's see here. Somebody's like, so it's like 2,000? Let's just say I make like $11 billion. Like, just go see how much PewDiePie makes. I basically make just a little less than PewDiePie. That was a joke, because I know inevitably somebody will take me seriously. Causanut says, sorry Jerry, but I have to leave. I'll watch the end later. Love your stuff, man. Thank you so much. You guys, this is the thing, is you guys can support me on many levels. Just watching my content supports me. The only time you're not supporting me is if you're watching all of my content with ad block enabled. You're not donating anything ever. You don't have a YouTube Red account, and you never share anything that I post. If you're one of those people, then yes, you're doing a fantastic job of not supporting me. But still, I'm not even mad. The fact that you even watch my stuff is hugely flattering. I mean, I'm not even going to make any gripes about it. Eat my phone? Nope, not going to eat my phone. Phones are not healthy to eat. Oh, that I can answer. My monthly internet bill is about $180 a month because I have 3 internet connections. And the reason why I have 3 internet connections is because I used to get DDoS attacked all the time. For those of you guys that don't know, that's a denial of service attack that's administered by 12-year-old children. They're referred to as script kiddies because they don't know shit about how a computer works. They just know how to hit enter and double-click a mouse button. But anyways, I fixed the attacks by getting 3 separate internet connections, and all 3 of them are aggregated through a service called Mushroom Networks, which puts me through Amazon's 3rd largest data center in the world. So the only way to DDoS me is to basically take down Amazon.com. And that's not a challenge. I'm just saying that's what you'd have to do to take me down. And then you wouldn't even take me down because I have redundancy where if my router loses communication on all 3 connections, it drops back to a 4G LTE connection seamlessly. So worst case scenario, I just end up eating into my mobile data plan a little bit. Let's see. Whatever happened to that 14-year-old who was pretending to be you? Well, it turned out he wasn't 14. He was actually 17 years old. I scared the ever-living shit out of him because I found him and I talked to his parents. And he has since returned most of the hardware to the companies and issued an apology where I caught that he was lying again. And I have forwarded a 20-page document that contains all of his information, all of his crimes and transgressions, all of his forum posts that were cached that he thought were deleted, and everything. Sent it to the FBI, the Attorney General, my local police department, his local police department, his school that he's going to, because he's going to college, so I sent it to the deans of admission of that school. And I also provided it to the 130-odd companies that he had contacted in my name. So even though the law really didn't do what I wanted to in the situation, they're like, you have to go file a civil suit against him. I put enough of his information around that everybody he interacts with, or if he tries his crap again, there's going to be a huge paper trail. And you guys don't even know how much stress that whole thing caused me. Rich Pedro donated $5. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Check out Bigfoot Java. I've actually had Bigfoot Java. There was one right down the street from Microsoft in Redmond I used to go to. And they were much better than Starbucks. Unfortunately, they're further away than Starbucks. So I drink Starbucks because I'm lazy. Really, I don't drink Starbucks because it's good. Let's see here. Pro Dutch. Why do people think I'm... Wait. What? Ah, darn it. Why do people think I'm crazy because I turned ad block off on YouTube and some other sites? They think you're crazy because they're not thinking straight. What they're thinking is if you can have something for free... This is the premise of piracy. And guys, I won't lie, I pirated like crazy when I was a kid. Like, I didn't know any better until later in life when I realized how content production works. And it's sad because I've witnessed some downfalls of some really cool projects and things because of it. But the thing is you look at piracy as, wow, I can get something for nothing right now, so why would I spend my money? And that's a completely valid argument. But you have to expand and think to yourself, by you buying the product, you're getting support. You're not just buying the product, you're buying the support for that product. You're paying the wages of the people that created that so that they can create a newer, better product. Because I'll tell you right now, if a movie released and it leaked like on day one, like an HD version of it on day one leaked, you would see a drop in theater sales by like 50%. That movie house would never create a sequel because they have to go by what the statistics say. They couldn't just be like, oh, it got pirated, so that's probably why it's low. They would just have to go buy the data because that's what the banks and everybody ponying up the money are going to go buy. And then there's no sequel. And you don't even realize it. You're like, damn, why isn't there a sequel? That was a fantastic movie. Well, it was because, you weren't the only one that pirated it. Unfortunately, like a million other people did. Is piracy the end of the world? No, it's not the end of the world. I do understand people that are young and have no money and everything. I'm not condoning it, but I'm saying I do understand. Because I come from a really poor family. I grew up incredibly poor. My family is still very, very poor. In a lot of ways, I support my family. Not just my immediate family. I'm talking like family outside of my house. Let's see. Hector O, coming to you from the BBW section of RedTube. Just screwing with you, Jerry. Don't block me, please. Dude, I am big and beautiful. I am big and beautiful, bro. Oh, let's see. Oh, hey, I just got a message from Simone Gertz. For you guys that don't know who Simone Gertz is, and that's Giertz, go look her up on YouTube. She's actually somebody that's really, really fantastic. She makes these amazing videos with robotics. You will laugh your ass off. She's a good example of, she just didn't have some things set up on her YouTube channel, right? So she wasn't getting any viewership on anything. We fixed a couple of things together, and now she's going viral, and I'll bet you money that by next year she's a bigger channel than I am. Let's see here. Hellbeats donated $1. He said, I love and use AdBlock. Barnacules is whitelisted, though, which does not work on YouTube Gaming yet. Every message in chat ticks AdBlock up. Hellbeast, I totally understand. I honestly do, and thank you for donating the $1. Another thing people don't realize is it's death by 1,000 cuts. If you block ads, you're costing me like 0.01% or not 0.01 cent of revenue, give or take. You're not each individual person, but if 1,000 people run it, then that turns into like real money and starts hurting. So that's where AdBlock actually kills, is in the scale that it operates at. It's not just a few people using it. It's like literally like 50% of everybody on the internet is using that freaking plugin. And it's just beating everything up. Wayback Tech actually made kind of a good point. He said he pirates software because it allows him to test the full functionality of a piece of software instead. Oh, I lost it. Something instead. Damn it, why didn't I pause chat? Oh, there we go. Instead of trying to deal with all those worthless trial versions. I'm not going to go on record saying because it's not politically correct. Actually, when have I ever been politically correct? Pirating software to try it before you buy is like the old shareware model. But if you are honest in that once you verify the software meets your needs, that you actually buy that piece of software, I don't see any harm with it. If you pirate software to have a hack in it to get around some unrealistic DRM, even though you purchased the original product, I don't have a problem with that either. But if you try everything and never ever pay for it, well then you're a part of the problem. Let's see, Jatman, now clean your forward-facing camera. Spec is driving me nuts. It's under your right eye, by the way. I bought an Ultimaker 2 because I used 70-plus hours and love it. Jat, MN, I can't clean the spec off. I said earlier, it's not on the lens. It's actually inside of the camera on the sensor. I need to get in there and clean it off. Sorry about that, guys. I'll deal with it before tomorrow. I'll probably just swap the camera so the little non-spec camera is the main camera. Holy crap, how did viewership go from 500 up to 800 with me just sitting in here talking about random stuff? Do you guys like these types of live streams where I just sit here and just interact with chat? Let's see, Hera said, do I like wrestling? I do like wrestling. I acknowledge that it's fake as hell, but it's still very, very fun to watch. Go check out Tommy NC, is it Tommy NC 2010? Sorry if I'm remembering that wrong. He's a big wrestling guy. He was also on Tosh.0. Really, really cool guy. Wait, somebody, wow, chat is just flying by. Why don't you start your own hosting company like web hosting? Revenue. I don't have enough money to risk with a big startup like that. Like right now, I'll be honest with you guys. My shop.barnerd.com site, the site where I sell all my t-shirts and my coffee mug and everything like that, I barely broke even on that, even selling a ton of shirts and everything, because I don't just use like Teespring. I don't use a middleman. I found the best printer in the business, with the best ink that doesn't fade when you wash, and you can't even feel the ink. Like this, you can feel the plastic. With all my shirts, you can't tell the difference. You close your eyes, you can't tell the difference between the ink and the actual material. And it's all water-based, so it doesn't fuck with you. It breathes really well. But that came at a huge cost. My cost to create a shirt is actually so high that I have to sell a lot more of them to make any money. But it's one of those things where it's a business decision that you look at, and it's like, I can't fight the ADHD in me that's like, anything I create has to be something that I want to own myself. Just like anything that I review has to be something that I want to own myself. And sometimes that costs money. Hold on. Bye-bye, YouTube kid. See ya. Mr. Blitz said, you're honestly one of my favorite YouTubers interacting with your community. Most YouTubers I know don't give a crap, but you're a really nice social guy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have a whole new empathy for YouTubers that have blocked their audience. Audiences become toxic. Even just this morning, opening up my email, I already had several emails that were like, you're a fat fuck, you should kill yourself. I had some emails that were like, complaining because I had an opinion on the Paris things and terrorists should just all go fuck themselves. And no matter what I say or what I do, I get a huge amount of hate. And I think that's why YouTubers disengage their audiences, because they actually become physically affected by that. And that's exactly what was happening to me. But I refused to give up, and I kept interacting with my community. And the thing that I realized is all I have to do is click one button. I don't have to let those people get to me. I click one button, they're banned. I click one button anywhere else, it blocks. I have a word list that takes, if people say, fat fuck anywhere, it just blocks them immediately and deletes them. I mean, there's ways to take care of those people. And once you work through that, then it's not such a bad thing. And I actually I got into this whole YouTube hobby 100% to interact with people. That was it. I wanted to make videos to entertain people, and I wanted to interact in the comments, and nothing has changed. I still want to do that. It's just on a much larger scale. Ivan Koliak said, will you join Tech Syndicate LAN party in April? Yes, I will absolutely 100% be at that LAN party. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Let's see here. John the Gamer said, Barnacules, when will we finally get to see your son Xander again? I don't know. Do you guys want to see Xander? He's just downstairs playing. I can go grab him right now if you guys want to hang out with Xander for a little bit before we kill the stream. What do you guys think? Let me know. Curious to see what the delay is on chat. So far it's been about 15 seconds. All right, that's a lot of yeses. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the Xander man. Hey, Xander. Xander. Let's go talk to the internet people. All right, come on, buddy. No, you can sit in Daddy's lap. You don't need your own chair. Come here. There you go. He sees himself on the screen. This is what happens whenever he sees himself on the computer. He's like, he just starts making noises. Here, look. That's your own camera. We're going to call that Xander. That's Xander Cam. Okay, calm down. Calm down now. Calm down. We're actually talking to real people on here. See, look. See in the chat there? There's real people. And don't worry, guys. You can't read that fast, so don't worry about the trolls or anything like that. Here, do you want to show me your arm?
Yeah.
Show me your arm. How's it feel? Can you show me where it hurts?
It's right here on my arm.
Does it hurt? Do you need medicine or do you feel okay?
I feel okay.
I'm glad. You're such a tough kid. You are such a tough kid. Actually, here, let's just shut off the second camera here. Hold on. Where are you going?
I'm going on the floor.
You're going on the floor? What are you getting? Here, can we come answer some internet questions?
Yeah.
All right, come here. You want that?
So, what about this pack thing?
You want to show it to them? They see on the camera. Show it to the camera.
See?
What is it?
It's a pocket top key.
It's a pocket top. It's a pocket pop keychain. So, do you guys got any questions for Xander?
Yeah.
If they're appropriate, I'll ask him some questions and we'll see if we can get some answers out of this little guy. Do you want to answer some questions?
Yeah.
You do? Do you want to answer the internet's questions?
Yeah.
Hey Xander, how old are you?
5.
You're 5 years old? Do you see yourself again? Yeah, we got him over on this monitor, as you can tell. He's just looking at himself. All right, make your noises. All day, every day. Oh my gosh. Where are you going?
I'm going on the floor.
You're going on the floor. All right. Xander, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Forza 6.
Good answer. It used to be Forza 5. So your favorite game is Forza 6?
Yeah.
All right, tell them right there. Say my favorite game is Forza 6.
My favorite game is Forza 6.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is tigers.
Your tigers. Do you like Daniel Tiger?
Yeah, I like Daniel Tiger.
Yeah. How do you feel right now?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah.
That's great. Here, let's see what other questions we have here. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is cheese pizza with pepperoni.
Cheese pizza with pepperoni?
Yes.
Should we get Mama to order us some cheese pizza with pepperoni today?
Yeah.
I think we could do that. I think we could do that. Because you know what? Look at the camera. Tell them, say thank you for the donations.
Thank you for the donations.
Say Daddy's going to spend it on pizza for me.
Daddy's going to spend it on pizza for me.
And that's awesome. And say everybody that didn't donate, thank you for watching.
Everybody did.
Say it right here.
Everybody did it, and once there was a month of November and December.
This tangent. He just runs off on tangents sometimes. I love you, baby boy.
I love you too, Daddy.
You're a good boy.
You're my good boy.
I'm your good boy too. Everything Daddy does is for you. Did you know that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Green? What color are Daddy's eyes?
Maybe kind of like a little greenish.
That's right. They are a little greenish.
And
guys, the therapy is working amazing. Like a year ago, he could not like do coherent sentences at all, and now he's actually very, very good at it. It's absolutely awesome. Hey, do you want to see Bat Knife?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. It's very, very sharp. It's not really sharp. You want to hold it? No, hold it with your whole hand. Here, use this hand. Just put this down. Okay, there you go. Now hold it up. Show it to the camera. Say Bat Knife.
Bat Knife.
No.
Bat Knife.
No.
Bat Knife.
No, 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 no.
Bat knife.
Okay, now I want to do bat knife. Do no, 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 no.
Na 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 na.
Bat knife.
Bat knife. Na 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 na.
All right, Dad's got to put it back under the desk and the magnets. I got hard drive magnets that hold this under the desk.
I'm just going to go on.
Are you all done? Do you want to go downstairs? Or do you just want to play in here? All right, have fun. Try not to break anything. All right, guys. Oh, no, his speech is so good. He has a speech therapist. He had occupational therapists. He had physical therapists. I mean, I made sure this kid had every therapist he could have. And luckily for me, Microsoft didn't lay me off until he was about 3.5, 4 years old. So we got most of the therapy out of the way because it was the most expensive in the beginning. I mean, there was months where it was over $10,000 a month on just therapy.
Can you please me touch things?
What do you want to touch?
I want to touch.
You can touch things. Just be careful, okay? He is so funny. He is so funny. Yeah, what do you guys think of the stash, man? We're doing good on Movember. Go over to Movember, check out the Barnacules Nerdgasm team. I'll actually post a link to Twitter today, but we've already raised over $2,000, which is more than twice last year's goal. So I'm super excited about that, and I'm personally going to be donating $100 to it because yesterday during the live stream, a very, very generous viewer donated $100 twice. So I'm gonna take 100 of that and pay it forward towards Movember. Absolutely, and I also raised, I think, about $600 for Extra Life for Kids gaming at the PDX land down in Portland. And that video I still have to edit, but it makes me feel good. A lot of people send me emails and they're like, you don't do enough charity work. And they don't do any research. I do a lot of charity work. I work with Seattle Children's Hospital, Susan B. Coleman, Movember.
A kitty.
Is that a kitty?
Yeah.
Actually, Daddy made that same mistake in the video. I said it was a piggy. And it's not a piggy. You know what it really is? Yeah, let's see if you can read it. It says, let me find the word. Okay, right there. What does that say?
It says
Baby.
Baby octet. Wow.
Ossa
Awesome.
lot.
Awesome.
This is an ocelot.
Yeah,
It's like a kitty cat kind of. So I guess you were right. Never mind. The tech channel, Barnacules Nerdgasm, please help. Best headphones for under $300. I'm gonna be honest. I bought these during a sale on Amazon. They're the Sony Dynamic Stereo headphones. They're monitors. MDR-V6. MDR-V6. You can get these things for like 60 to 90 bucks. They're super comfortable, super lightweight, and they sound amazing. I mean, they're not like bass machines or anything, but they're adequate everywhere. Like they're probably my most used headphones. And you guys know I have very expensive headphones. I plan on getting an iPad Pro. What are you doing?
Trying to talk into the microphone.
Here, why don't you tell them a story? Here, let's hear a Xander original story. Tell them a story.
We're here at a party pooping.
We're at a potty pooping?
And it's about a party.
He is obsessed with poop.
Yeah.
We have to tell him to stop saying it because he just talks about it all the time. Hellbeast, thank you for the $1 donation. What mic boop arm are you using now? You know what? I forget which one this is. They sell it on Amazon. Just do a search for mic arm, and it's the one that looks like a lampshade that screws into your desk, or a lamp that screws into your desk. And also the amp that I'm using. Here, quiet down a little bit. The amp that I'm using for the A2020 microphone is an Art Tube Amp MP. They're actually really silly looking. Like it doesn't, but the tube in them actually like sounds really beautiful. Like I haven't had a better microphone amp.
It is a party.
Is it a party? Hey Xander, what happened to your arm?
I just broke it.
You broke it?
Yeah.
How many times have you broke your arm?
I broke it once.
Just once?
Yeah.
Do you remember when you had to go to the hospital last time and get it fixed?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta stop breaking that arm.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
That's
an expensive arm to fix. Alright guys, well I didn't realize the stream has been running for, God, about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it shut down because I have a lot of video editing to do today. Because I can't even start shooting a new video until I edit the 4 or 6 videos I have in the can still. So let's see. I saw a shout out for Steph, I think it was. Steph. Hey Steph, what's up, Steph? Erkin said to say hi to Steph, so I'm saying hi to Steph. Alright guys, well I am going to shut this down if I can find out where the live control room went. It's somewhere around here.
Play video games?
You want to play video games?
Yeah.
Well, can Daddy stop the stream? How about we play? Want to play Forza tonight?
Yeah.
We'll play Forza tonight, okay? Daddy needs to get a lot of work done, and then we're gonna go play some Forza, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna do a lot
Say love you, internets.
We love you, internet.
All right. Say thank you, internets, for
Thank you, internet.
for paying for our bills.
For paying for our bills.
I'm bouncing them on my leg. All right, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.